So Shaky, you're about to drive the Rover 440 diesel turbo, otherwise known as Roy, for the first time. You're taking loan of this sports vehicle for 3 weeks. How do you feel about the prospects of driving such a powerful automobile?
Yeah, well, I've driven diesel cars before, so I know the way that they pull off from the junction rather slowly and then go extremely fast when they hit the power band at around 85 miles an hour, which are the experiences now in my test drive back through the Hammersmith gyratory system. Smelly very nice. Apparently very expensive French perfumes emanating from it. They probably don't make these in many places anymore. They were famous in England in the late 70s. There we go. The oldest car in the car park. What year was this made in?
I don't know, about 1987, I think.
Oh, okay, not so old. I go hurtling into that Porsche. Look at this car at the end of here. What's that? That is James Bond's car. If I crash into that, I am in deep shame.
Shaky, tell me about your last major road accident. It happened in the last 2 weeks. I understand that you did a slide on your motorbike and bounced off a four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I was very lucky, and my front tyre on my motorbike, my Honda Rainbow, hit the back tyre of some sort of Jeep thing, pickup truck, and it was a massive boing, boing, and I flew into the air several feet or meters up, and then a couple of meters across, luckily into the forecourt of the petrol station where the accident happened. Outside of it, the accident happened, and I picked myself up off the floor after a while and dusted myself down. Little injuries really, apart from obviously the bike was a bit damaged. The front wheel was completely buckled.
So Shaky, in Thailand you drive a similarly souped up performance vehicle, the Davies Fantasy. How do you compare the handling on the two vehicles?
Right, well, this car feels a little bit slower, the pickup, that's because it's diesel.
Are you saying that this is slower than the Davies Fantasy?
Well, I think in the short-term acceleration it's definitely slower. It feels a bit heavier on the steering. It's a heavier car in general, and this one's red, mine's silver, which obviously makes a lot of difference. Yeah, and I'm suffering because I'm not giving it enough revs, being a diesel, and the clutch is like you need sort of major...
Right here.
I got major thigh muscles to push the clutch down to enable it to shift into second gear, hence we haven't got out of second
that was
yet.
close. Concentrate here.
What, close to what? Here we go. Actually, it does fit. I didn't think the car would fit over here, but it does, and that's third gear there, which is the first time it's so far. We're probably one of the last cars to drive over this before it's actually taken down and replaced by a lift. Another Rover, a slightly more expensive model, but as you can see the shape is quite similar. That's not actually a Rover, that's a Skoda.
That is actually a Skoda.
Yeah. They've copied it though, haven't they?
They have. They've copied the Rover 440.
Yeah. Hoping for obviously the success story that the Rover 440 has been. And we're actually in third entry. You can tell that by the hum of the engine that it actually really does want to go into fourth, but I'm not going to let it, because what's the point? I'll just have to put it back in third gear. So yeah, I'm totally clear now, except for pedestrians, and we're actually through off this first gear, and I'm going to let this old guy go. There we go. Yeah. He was the stand-in for the Hulk, the TV series The Hulk.
With Lee Ringo. Right, we're going to go follow the silver car in front of us, and where that bus has just gone.
Newton. I've been down this street before, actually.
Left here.
Left is good. Let the pedestrian go. This silver-haired lady. No, that's not silver. That's a very bad dye job. And maybe they're part of the Salvation Army. Oh, no, it's not. No. This bridge here was 1862. It was actually the original bridge where the coal was coming to London to stoke the fires of the brothels of Bermondsey. We're
We're
going
doing right here.
We are right. Let's get that right one day.
Once again, struggling with
I think this is a one-way system, so I don't really have to look both ways.
although it usually helps.
Get the full definitely got into it. I'm definitely getting to feel part of this car. Prince Charles came in and did his dirty washing of camellias. Is there a name, Camellia? In the before Diana was killed, he used there to wash the scent of camellia off his geese and hawk's shoes. Which way, left or right?
Right. The hardware store we just passed is what was.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton was way before he's famous. He did buy a couple of nuts and bolts there for his Ferrari Daytona when he was doing the 24-hour Le Mans. This is a tricky moment. There's a very fast lady coming down here with a Buffon haircut. I mean, there's a couple of likely lads. You wouldn't want to argue with them, would you, really?
So Shaky, you've got Roy back to his destination. It's your first drive in this world famous car. How did it go?
Oh, it went very well, and the car's in one piece still. As you can see, my parking was more than adequate, and just now I'm very looking forward to taking it onto a proper road trip. I'll test out the widths of everyone inside and the car itself, really.